What's up guys, Christopher Polvoorde. Today I'm going to show you how to install a new Optima Orange Top Lithium Quad 7 into a 2015 Husqvarna 501 FE. Yeah, normally you see me on 4 wheels, but lately I've been running a lot of 2 wheels, so I'll show you. It's super easy, but let's first dive into this new Optima Orange Top because it's epic. These things are extremely smart, which sounds weird to say for a battery, but they have all kinds of technology. And with lithium, people have been doing it for years, but they've been doing it in extremely unsafe ways. Optima wants to change that because they're the top performer in everything they do. So the lithium is just so light. But yeah, so this is the Quad 7. It has 3 amp hours, perfect for a little moto. But let's first, so we gotta pull out, it has a thing called the Optima Power Link. This is what makes these batteries so epic in my opinion. So you attach this to the battery, which I'll show you how we do on this bike. But this, you're able to see your battery, if it's throwing any faults, if there's anything going weird on it. You're also able to charge right through it, which is really nice. So I'm just gonna mount this very easily accessible so I don't have to pull off my seat every time I want to charge or maintain my battery. But one of my favorite things is you're able to put your battery in a sleep mode, or kind of, I call it like a lock mode. This bike has a key. A lot of bikes don't have keys. So you can kind of hide this somewhere. And it's a little tricky, but you turn it off and then homeboy can't just come up and start your bike. So very nice feature, but this is what makes these batteries so safe and so smart. And Optima spent the past couple of years designing it, but let's get straight into how to install it. First, I'm gonna remove the seat on my Husqvarna, which is very simple. Got myself a number 8. Just hop in here. It's 2 bolts to get the seat off. Using my Boxo tools kit. Okay. There we go. Simply slide your seat off then. Boom. Put your bolts up there. And then, as you can see, your battery's right there. This bike is not the hardest bike to do. All right, so then you're gonna remove your battery wires. Grab yourself a little Phillips head. Don't drop these bolts down in. I will probably do it as I'd say that, but this is a big part. So make sure that, and then you also just want to pay attention to what you're disconnecting. Like on this bike, they are labeled, you know, red versus black, but do you really want to forget? Okay. So now we got our wires off. Let's get them out of the way. And then you got just a little strap. Got to undo your strap, reach down under. It's really easy. Hold on. Just to make it a little easier to get this battery strap off, pull off your side fender, which you just kind of pop out. Reach up in there, much more room. By going underneath, it's much easier if you have fat hands. And also one other thing I'm gonna be doing, because with my old battery, like for the winter and stuff, I'd put a tender on it. But with the new Optima Power Link, you don't have to do that. So eliminating that. So now we literally only have 2 wires. And simply slide the battery out. We'll do a quick comparison. So it's a lot smaller, a little shorter. They do make some different size ones, but I went with this one because it's plenty for what this bike has. And then, I mean, just the weight difference is, I mean, insane. This, way better features, but we'll get rid of this. Don't need that junk anymore. Now we're gonna prep our battery to put the power link on. So I do quick pull that off. We got our power link right here. It's really simple. Gonna go like this. And some might be like, this is kind of, why does a battery need this. It's just a battery, but it's had safety, technology, and just gonna make it so you're not stuck out there on the trail. Because like this Husky, there's no kickstart. So if your battery goes dead, and this thing with the 501, it is not easy to bump start. So, and like most of the riding I've been doing up here in Utah, there's no way you could bump start in like this terrain. It's so tight, techy, cliffs on both sides, single track. So for me, and I'm pretty good at stalling it in these techy stuff, so I use the battery a lot. And these orange tops make a huge difference. My other bike's got one. This side like that, sorry. Pull these two. And what's cool also on these, you got it on all four sides. So depending on your bike, depending on where, what, easy peasy. All right, let's slide this thing in there. In there, easy. One thing, so this strap's a little loose because it had such a big battery in it before. A couple of different options you could do, but for me, which I guess I should have, I could have gotten the battery that was more to this size, but in the Optima orange top, but for me, this is lighter and it delivers more than enough. So why am I gonna have extra weight, extra size? This bike already owns me enough, so saving an extra couple ounces, pounds. I'm just gonna simply, that really tight now. Let's see if I can even get it. All right, yeah, here at Christopher Polvoorde Vlogs, I don't work on dirt bikes, or I'm not a mechanic full time. So I'm not just like, yeah, it's really simple, boom, boom. No, I don't have that luck either. This is a more realistic how your bike install is gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna reroute this down here, and it's actually kind of the perfect length because I'm gonna install my power link right here with a zip tie, which you'll see is gonna be super clean and simple. But we're just gonna tuck, I'm actually gonna run it under this wire and coil this up right in here by the battery box, and get a little bit more length. There we go. Perfect. Okay, but now let's finish installing our battery first. One thing I've always been taught, you want to do your positive side or your red side first. But while you're doing that, always want to make sure this isn't, you know, these bikes are plastic all around, but you want to make sure it's not going to start smacking on some frame or something else, and you're going to be going sparky spark. Want to snug that puppy up, slide our cover down a little. There we go. And now we got this. Boom. And now with all this extra room in here, I mean, out on the trail I could stuff a sandwich, fruit snacks, all kinds of options. Just depends on what you're into. But before I put this thing back together, I'm gonna make sure it starts. So we're gonna turn on the battery. Oh, you see, you can hear the bike. We got a green light on the full. Boom. Okay. Oh. Just to show you, it's a cold morning. Horrible for a battery. With ease. There you go, it works. I didn't screw up. This one, if I screwed up, I'd be a little disappointed. But that's it. But look, I mean, the thing just looks good. Final part, gonna install our power link. I take this, and to get around tubes in tight conditions like this, give her a little 90. Want to make sure you're not going over the wires. That always makes for a good time. Shoot, dang, hold on. So, yeah, there you go. Get her all positioned, dialed in. Tricky to use these puppies. Don't clip down, but you just push. It is snug in here. Tech tip with Christopher. Oh, don't do that. Dude, this is a bad zip tie. All right, we're gonna start over. Flush cuts. Just slowly start doing that. You're barely pinching, just using them as. Okay, get that positioned right there. There we go. Now, cut it flush. It's snug. So, part of this battery is you want to actually read your user manual, spend a little time learning about the different features. But I turned it on simply by just holding it for 3 seconds. It went green 3 times, but now we're gonna hold it for 1, 2, 3. Get a amber, green, amber, yep. And now the bike's in a sleep mode. So, no power. So if you're at a coffee shop, sketchy town, you know, you're back in Hemet where I'm from. Even when you got a key, I'd do this because it makes it even harder. But then you can learn about, so we're gonna turn it back on. 1, 2, 3. There you hear, I have the key on, so it's gonna do that. Get a couple flashes. And then it gives you all the different, you know, if you're getting a green for 5 seconds, it's, you know, 80% charge. Amber for 5 seconds, 35% charge. Kind of all the different things. So spend a little bit of time learning about your battery. But next, while we're down here, I'm gonna show you the new Optima D200 Plus battery charger. This thing is like the smartest charger and does everything. It charges lithium, which this is a lithium battery that I'm installing here, and hopefully you're installing or going to be. You want to use a proper charger. Same with your regular Optima battery. Same with, I mean, if you charge batteries properly and use a real charger that is smart like this, you're gonna get so much better life, and just, it's what you wanna do. You don't wanna, cheaping out just leads to issues. So we're opening this thing up for the first time. Very small, light, compact, and this thing does lithium, regular, all of them, and does it very smartly. So we're gonna unwrap that, get that out of the way, pull out the rest. This is nice, hang it on your wall. So in my garage where I mount my bike, or park my bike, I'll hang this on the wall, and yeah, we'll be golden. Next, we're gonna pull out, you know, you got your typical clamps. You got, so you can kind of do like the old traditional way where you hide this on, you know, like that's how I did on the bike before, where this is there and then you have a little quick disconnect. But now, with the new Optima Power Link, we're gonna undo this one, and we have this puppy. So, pop this right here. Boom! Got that. And then you'll take your battery charger, hook it right here, and there you go. Then you would plug this puppy in, select Optima Lithium, and let her do her magic. So tonight, I'm going straight to riding because I'm impatient. And I trust the Optima even though it's not a fully charged, even though they say you probably should charge it when you first get it. You know, it's been in a box for a while. But tonight, I'm gonna throw this on there and you know, maintain my battery. A lot of people don't realize you wanna maintain your battery. It's super easy. It's gonna save you money. These batteries are designed to last a long time and put through a lot of stuff. But like anything, if you don't maintain it, it's gonna fail eventually. So spend a few minutes, maintain your battery every day. Or not every day, but you know, when you should. Especially right now up in Utah, it's getting cold. But all right, now we're gonna put our fender back on. You wanna make sure it catches the lip right there. It's lining up with the hole right here. It's going into here. I clip that first, snap that, then you got your seat. Same as taking it off. So make sure you hook this up front, slide that in there, maybe, there you go, and grab your 8mm and put them back on. Make sure you're pushing down the seat a little so it is lining up with the holes. You don't need anything super tight here. It's a nice snug. Boom. Other side. Boom. you have any other questions. But this should be a simple, you know, kind of, this is a 2015 Husqvarna 501 FE, but this should handle a lot of other bikes. If you have any questions about the Optima Orange Top, why I use it, comment below, or just go on their website. They have so much explaining on why it's truly the best, why you're going to spend a little extra money, but you're going to get so much more bang for your buck. But for me, one of the number one I use it, because if this thing over discharges or starts having issues, your normal battery is just going to start messing up electronics and stuff like that. You know, your bikes, your cars, they're all run on electronics now. If your battery starts glitching out, that simple little thing is going to cost you so much more. With this power link and the CPR on it, it's managing the battery life and going, okay, oh, something's happening, let me turn off, let me diagnose it, and prevent. So a simple couple, $100 battery replacement doesn't turn into a $2,000 rewire because you fried your ECU. But that's my rant. Be sure to drop a comment down below. I know I'm not normally a moto guy, but if you like moto content, be sure to subscribe, because we're riding more moto. Because in Utah, it is sick. Worst thing you can do for your battery. But I'm testing. She does well. Oh! You know, I'm done, I promise. Oh, whoop. Oh. Oh. I'm done. I'm going to bed. Bye.